Well, welcome back to another video, guys. And today I'm going to be reviewing my Husky garage cabinet. Show you guys. You don't care about the unboxing and all that stuff, although this stuff was boxed very well. Had plenty of foam pieces blocking it in. It wasn't budging anywhere. Unless you have a huge puncture that goes through your box, your stuff should arrive okay. But so here's the. I ended up going with Husky garage cabinets. To clean up everything. I'll show a before picture of what it looked like. And that was actually after I reorganized things from being really cluttered in here. So I've got into this mood to straighten up, look more organized, look more clean, the clean look and everything. So anyway, so I went with Husky, and I'll tell you the main reason I did. I looked at Craftsman, Cobalt, and some other brands. Cobalt was just, it was too much for I think what it was. It looked good. It looked nice. It looked like it was powder coated, maybe that hammered paint look. Looked good, but I wasn't willing to spend almost double what I spent on these, and these seem to be pretty good quality. One of the first things I want to point out is, they have peg hooks inside these doors right here. Which is real nice, although I don't really use them. I've used them one thing, and that's right here on my, I've got one peg holding some headlamps and stuff up because I have the room to close it and do that. The reason I like these doors so much is because they put this extra liner in that's actually, looks like it's tack welded occasionally, and then it's riveted into the door. They're riveted and tack welded. So it's almost got double protection. So these doors don't lean, they're not flimsy, so when you pull them, they don't wave like a lot of cabinet doors would because it's not single-sided. It's got reinforcement here and the reinforcement on the outside. So I like the fact that it's put on here like this. I didn't have to screw it in, so it's it's still not wobbly or anything. It's tack welded in. I like the handle all the way down. I like that clean look. Black's not my first choice, but at the price point that I got these at, I got this one. This is a 30-inch, 72-inch tall, 30-inch wide by 18 inches deep. And I got this on sale on Home Depot's website, I believe it was, for $195. I think it said normally on there it was like $250 or $299. So I think budget-wise, I think it's a great deal. The doors. The doors are actually, the hinges are actually riveted in. So you have a part of the hinge that's riveted into the door and part of the hinge that's riveted into the frame. And it actually, to install, it actually has pins right here that you can see. It's got these pins. And these pins actually, there's two of them, one on the top and one on the bottom. So you just they're not terribly heavy, but they're heavy duty enough, I feel like. Just line the top and bottom pin in, slide it in, it's done. Craftsmanship, I don't see any issues with it. You're not abusing these a whole lot, so it's not like you're slamming them forward or backward and all that stuff, so I don't see any reason you wouldn't have any issues with these over time. You do bolt them together. It's got a top, bottom separate, and the sides are separate, and the doors and shelves, of course. So you have to put everything together. It literally, I'd never put one of these together this size. I think it took me about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and I was taking my time. I was taking everything out, lining it up nice and neat, making sure I didn't have any scratches on or anything. I didn't have any quality issues with these, really pulling them out. They looked good. I mean, it looks like it's either, I don't know if it's powder coated. I would assume it's powder coated. It looks really good. For the price point, I can't complain. I didn't do the put together video because, to be honest with you, it'd probably bore most people, and it's really simple. You can figure it out. So comes with a couple tools. The shelves are really nice. They're actually boxed in the front and boxed in the back, so you only have about probably an 8-inch span in the middle of the under the drawer that's not reinforced extra. Otherwise, it's boxed the same size as the front of this shelf. Back about 4 inches, and I think they do that because when you set them in, they want them to be extra sturdy going across on the front and back. So that part is, I like it. Like I said, these aren't you know, these aren't your $1,000 cabinets. I've looked at others, a company called Sonic, I think, that's overseas. They make a really good, I think they're steel welded, so they come already put together and everything, and they're, I think, closer up to like $1,000 a cabinet. It wasn't worth it for me to spend that kind of money just for storage in this garage. It's not I mean, this isn't a showroom garage, but I want it to look good. So it attaches with magnets at the top. They're kind of light duty magnets, but to be honest with you, they do the job. I like the shape of the doors because they're kind of angled on the corners, so I kind of like that. It doesn't take much force at all to open these. It's just a simple pull. That's it. They make them just where they shut enough. Comes with keys. I don't really use the keys. I don't lock anything in it that really needs to be locked up or anything. So this is the 30-inch cabinet. Over here, I've actually got my 48-inch one that I actually just put together. I was trying to do a video on this one. I wanted to show the shelves. This is all my, you know, I've got cases down here in the bottom. I've got all my spray paint stuff for little home jobs and do-it-yourself stuff. And then I have all my car detailing, cleaners, compounds, and then silicone sprays, WD-40, all my brake stuff is up here. And then I have my stereo and all my drills and everything are up here. Each one of these, I'll say, has a hole with a rubber gasket, so you can run wires through there to plug stuff up, which I really ended up liking. I was going to just put my drills and stuff on my workbench, but I thought, why do that when I can have them hid away? So I really like that aspect of it. This is built the same way. It's got the peg hooks in the door that's tack welded up, and then it's got the rivets in it. Like I said, these doors are sturdy. When they move, the whole door moves. It's not wavy and everything. I said earlier that I looked at Craftsman and stuff just because it matched these. It had black doors with a red frame around it, and the red sides and everything. I like them. They look good, but I read too many reviews online about people saying their craftsmanship isn't what it was and all that. So I opted not to spend basically the same amount of money on these as I would have on the Craftsman, and I heard more negative reviews and people chiming about Craftsman just wasn't what it used to be. So this one right here ran me, I believe it was $299, so I paid $195 for that. So out the door, I actually ended up paying with tax and all like $596 for both these cabinets. This one came with 3 shelves. That one has 3 shelves. They are adjustable in the back. They have little slots. You put the brackets so they're somewhat adjustable. I've got this one on the bottom, all with my cases. Some of these have tools in them. Some of them I don't, because like my drill case, my drills are up here. My cobalt case, my cobalt's up here that I use, and stuff like that. So I know these aren't the best cabinet, but to be honest with you, after everything I looked and the fact that these were on sale, I think this cabinet here I think is $499 normally, and I think it was on sale for $299. So whether it was really a sale or not, who knows? This stuff's probably marked up way too much anyway, probably for being thin metal. But it was free shipping, and I know it didn't come from my local store because it took a week or so to get them, and it was coming from another state around, I think Georgia or something. So they look good. I like them. Like I said, the black's a little difficult to keep clean. I've already seen smudges and stuff like that on them, but that's just part of it. If you want a clean garage, you have to keep stuff up and from getting dirty. Mine's a usable garage. It's not a show garage, so I don't have a fancy flooring and paint and all that stuff yet. So I know the fans are kind of, you know, they make it look a little weird, but right now that's my airflow until either I get some fans up in here or something different. Also got this power strip, 12-point power strip. Doesn't have USB, but you've always got converters nowadays to do USB stuff. But just a simple Harbor Freight thing. I think it costs $21.95 or something. One of the cheapest ones you'll find around, and it does the job. It's metal casing, I believe, and everything. So it does the job for what I need. I've got my chargers in the cabinet. I've got my stereo hooked up. This is for some of my electronics devices. So it does the job for what you need. Like I said, I looked at the Cobalt. I looked at Craftsman, which I wasn't real pleased with hearing what people said about that. So I went with Cobalt. It still matches the toolboxes. Red and black goes together. So I wasn't real worried about that. I was worried about getting it clean. So as you saw in the picture earlier that I put in, this changes the whole aspect, and I'm not done with this garage, so I'm going to do a full garage tour when I'm done. I've got a workbench behind me, behind the car, that I've already painted gray a couple weeks ago, put wheels on it so it's a little bit more mobile if I have to do work outside of the garage. And so they also have adjustable feet. So the feet do adjust out, I want to say a couple inches. I didn't have to adjust it, but maybe 1/8 of an inch or so. So otherwise, they sit great. I don't have to worry about it. It comes with an anchor to anchor it to the wall. I didn't use the anchor because I felt like it was pretty sturdy already. And they have these, I believe, in 36 inch as well. But right now I bought the 30 inch that took the place of a cabinet I had over here, an open shelf. And I bought the 48 inch, which took the place of the huge 48 inch open shelf I had with everything exposed. So it filled up awfully quick because it's not 2 feet deep like a lot of mine. It's only 18 inches deep, but it didn't matter a whole lot because I only needed the room for what I had, and that other one wasn't filled up, and now it's almost filled up. And I can, as things, if I get rid of things and stuff, then it'll create more room. But that's about all the stuff I use for right now because I don't have to invest in cases of things, only for what I use now. So I hope this helps some of you people out there. I know a lot of y'all look for things like the durability of cabinets and what cabinet's best. There's tons of reviews on YouTube. I've watched tons of them. I was really hoping to convince myself that my Craftsman background from, liking just the fact that Craftsman and their tool, their different warranties on their tools and stuff were so good as far as changing them out so easily on their hand tools. I was hoping their cabinets would be the good quality that I was hoping for. And apparently, it's not from what people say online. So I went with the Husky ones, and so I like them. I will say that the Craftsman didn't have the full handle all the way down, which I like it on this one. I think the Craftsman just had like two little slots, 5 or 6 inches tall for your hand, and it creates a clean look. But I kind of like the whole handle all the way down, and the feel that it gives, and the I guess that you could say the architecture of the front, being that it changes dimensions and stuff on it, so I kind of like that. But yeah, I mean, anybody looking at cabinets, Husky's definitely one to look at for the price point I got it at. Like I said, just under $600 for both these cabinets with shelves, free shipping, and that included tax. I can't be more happy with it. I put them both together in roughly 40 minutes, maybe 30 minutes for the 48 inch one because I'd already put the 30 inch one together a week earlier. So I hope this helps you guys. If you have any comments or anything, hit me a comment up. I'll try and answer it best I can. Otherwise, look forward to putting out another video for you guys. Hopefully soon. It's going to be kind of a garage tour after I clean the rest of my stuff up because I've got shelves over here that I'm trying to get rid of, the open shelves, and some other stuff I need to clean up on that workbench. It's an actual usable workbench. So I'll get a full garage tour once I get all that done. I'm wanting to do an inexpensive electric pressure washer that I can do on the wall, so it's easy to just turn on and wash a vehicle versus bringing out my gas pressure washer. It's really nonsense. It's a pain in the butt for me. So I'd rather just get an electric one mounted up. I'm going to run another water line from a water line I have back behind me and use PEX pipe and just do that. And everything will be easy flowing and all that to wash my cars and everything. But I'll give you a full garage tour once that comes. I hope this video helped you guys and gave some insight on cabinets, and hopefully it helped you guys out. So thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.